Hello students. Speaking module cue card Jan-April 2025 session again. Or the most simple question. Describe a friend you like to talk with. Very easy and very simple question, isn't it? You will be very lucky if you get the question in your examination. But when it is super easy, your performance should be super high, isn't it? So, what shall be done to make this answer reaching above a very good band? How do we fill the sentences? How do we fill our expression? And what sort of story should we continue here? That is what we are going to learn in this full video class. As always, I have taken every question in a separate manner, and I am giving you the list of words, expressions, and avoiding the common usage of your expressions and changing it into a better way, keeping it to the best scores. So let's start. At the end, you have the idioms which fit to the story. So here we go. The first question, which is who he or she is. So obviously when you're speaking about your friend, you might say that he is your best friend. So what I suggest you is, instead of saying the best friend, because this is a language examination, try to change your vocabulary and use one of my best friends. One of my best friends. If it is a childhood friend, then try to say little bit about since when you have been childhood friends. Don't forget to mention the name of the friend, the age of the friend, and the physical features of the friend, how he looks like, what are his academic achievements. If you want to say that making friends is very easy to you have to build up a story, right? And if you want to say that making friends is very easy to you, so you can say within no time, or just in no time. What is my class teaching you again? Removing your common words and making your words sound very academic, very native. So instead of saying that I make my friends very easily, convert the expression into within no time I make my friends, or in no time I make my friends. You want to say that I have a talent to make friends. So you say a skill of mine is to make friends. A skill of mine is to make friends very easily. You can join all the words any way you like, but obviously the sentence should be very good. You can also add that it is my personality element. Element is again a very good word. My personality element is to make friends very easily. Or you say one of my personality elements is to make my friends very easily. If you are again just speaking about a friend, or you say that he is my close friend, put it in the superlative degree, which is he is my closest friend. He is my dearest friend. What is the emphasis here? Emphasis is on the superlative degrees. And if you want to say that I like my friend a lot, so other ways to say it is my friend is my heart, or he is my heart, or Rahul is my heart. I like him very much. So this is the way you add that language ka tadka somewhere in your sentences. Another way to say is Rahul is my heart and soul. He is my everything. Another word. Hope you are understanding. In the class, you are learning the best expressions to develop your answer. I am giving you words. To your thoughts, I am giving you the words. So it is your thought, it is your idea, and it is my literature. Another sentence, if you want to continue, saying, I like to talk with him. So it is instead of talking with, like the question says, what do you Who is the person with whom you like to talk? So here is the word talk with. And for that, we can say spending time with or chatting with. And again, the most beautiful word is being with. I love being with Rahul. I love being with Rahul. Time just whiles away. Time just whiles away. That means time just passes. I forget the time. That is what you want to say. So it is time just whiles away. Developing the details on how long you have been friends. So it is we are friends since 10 years. So the pronoun we, the conjunction va, since, again very good elements in your speaking answer. In the class, we are discussing on all the smallest aspects, and it is your responsibility to incorporate this in your sample answers. Better to change the word are into we have been friends since 2 decades. Another one is if you are speaking about your past, like how you recall that, how you have met. So it is rolling back, or you say sharing the story from the beginning. It is only your fear that you are not able to speak. It is only your fear that you are not able to speak. Rather, learn all these expressions, develop a good rapport with the examiner, and see how lucidly your examination just goes on. So, it is sharing the story from the beginning. Okay. Another way to tell is to tell how we actually met. So the word is to tell how we actually met. बोलते हैं ना, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ देखो हम ऐसे मिले थे. तो for that it is to tell how we actually met. Pause the video for every word, repeat the words, and automatically you will see that without any rehearsals the words are automatically coming. It is only your interest and the love to speak. If you have fear, none can help you, right? Next, it was the year of. Be very clear. If you remember the years, be very clear. It was the year of. It was 1990. ऐसे नहीं बोलो. Develop the expression. What are we learning again? Develop the expression. So it was the year of. Another way to say is it was back then in my school. Back then मतलब वो time पे, during that time when I was in school. So the word is back then. It was back then in my school. Or you say when it was back then during my school days. Another one, when you have unknowingly met, not intentionally met. So it is accidentally we have met. Accidentally we met, or accidentally we have met. All the important words I am highlighting. It should catch your attention. It should be there in your mind. Another way to say is it just happened that we met. It just happened that we met. It just happened is the native expression. We met is the story what you are continuing. Or you say we met or we have met. We have met. Next, I didn't have a good idea about him first. At first बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. At preposition is implied there. If you want to say, then you say. If you are not saying it, both the expressions are equally good. So it is, I didn't have a good opinion about him at first. Or if you had a very good opinion about him, then the sentence is, I had a very good opinion about him from the very first meet. Now see the words are very good, from the very first. So these are the good words again. These are the good words again, the fillers which you should have. And for that, thoda practice, thoda performance, thoda involvement is a must. Another one, I can easily judge people. Some are very smart, they understand कौन बंदा काम का है. So if you have that quality, then you can say, I can easily judge people. So the judge should be followed with easily. There should be the word easily prior to the word judge. Or If you want to use an idiom, then you say, I can easily see through them. See through them. मुझे दिख जाता है. See through them. See through is a phrasal verb. Next, what do you like to talk about? What is the topic that you talk about? As I said, examiner will be your friend like. So try to speak in a very comfort. So develop that comfort, develop that expressions. So what are you talking about? Obviously, with friends, we will talk everything, right? So here, the expression is A to Z. What is that? A to Z. That means I talk everything. Instead of saying everything, use the idiom A to Z. And then go on expanding it. Now see the rhyming word here, everything, anything. So you say it's everything and anything. Now still you are expanding it. We are so cool. Again the adverb, so very important. We are cool? No, we are so cool. We share everything. That's why coherence is important. When you speak, there should be the connectivity, there should be the continuation. So it is, that's why he is my first to go person. First to go. First to go. Again, a very good expression. What is first to go? The first person I think about is first to go. Person when I have to talk on or about something. Talk on or about. किसी के बारे में बात करना है. कुछ भी चीज के बारे में बात करना है तो. I am writing more words here. Any expression which you like, you can use it. Why you will talk to him? Obviously, the other person should listen to you, है ना? So, for that you are saying, no doubt, he is a great listener, a great listener. And no doubt is a native expression again. He has patience, or he emphasizes. He focuses on me. Or you say he is rocking and that's why I talk to him. He is rocking and that's why I like to talk to him. I cover everything. What all topics I speak, I cover everything. I have a great interest on. Now you fill in the word with your own activity. I have a great interest on cricket and he listens to me very attentively. How does he listen? He listens very attentively. Next, ongoing happenings, whatever is happening now. So we talk about it. For example, the Delhi politics. Who has won? Why he has won? Which politician is good? What is happening recently? So ongoing happenings. Still you want to expand? Then it is some casual talks like which is the best app for purchasing clothes, best places to visit for a vacation, some grave or serious topics. Serious is grave. So some grave topics such as career, business and stocks. What did you do here? You have spoken that you speak on everything. There are some casual talks, there are some grave talks, and you have given the explanation also, the examples also. And this is where the sentence becomes complete. Complete with regard to task achievement, complete with regard to coherence. The next question. Why do you like to talk him or with her? Why do you like to talk with him or her? Now here I have made a full paragraph only. So what is the reason? So again you start with a native expression which is, oh well. For every question or for after every sentence, try to be very calm and see that your sentences are going very naturally. Don't try to see that your answers are as if you are answering to the question. No, then it will become very, very mechanical. You need to sound natural. So it is, oh well. Now introduce the question. So it is, there are pretty sound reasons for the reason I like to talk with him. If you are stated his name earlier, like I have emphasized here, then in the continuation, try to use the nickname that shows your involvement, These are details examiner focuses upon. So you are nicely clearing your paragraph saying that, see, what am I going to tell? So you are keeping the examiner involved. So it is, there are pretty good reasons for the reason I like to talk with him and whatever the nickname is. The very first and the best reason is that, so you can copy this linking word, which is the very first and the very best reason is that we are very good thick friends. Thick friends is the expression for best friends. We have to keep on explaining our every point. So what do? We gel on very well. We gel on very well. That means we are very compatible. So that being the reason, again the coherence, you have given a reason, you have explained the reason, and you are giving the further explanation. So when we have the same wavelength, the talks just flowing the same wavelength. That means we are on the same thoughts. Whatever I feel, he feels the same. Among the many and the most common topics, among the many, because earlier you have said that we talk about many things. So here we use again the same topic. It is among the many and the most common topics such as cricket, career. Our most favorite topic nowadays is about cooking. What is the topic? It is cooking. Rather than saying that we are talking about cooking, you try to build up all this story. So you have to learn this way of expressing yourself. We are talking cooking. We talk about everything and now we are talking cooking. Aise nahi hoga. The continuation. The reason being, he already got his visa and is flying soon, and I am on my way to move abroad. The reason being, what is the reason for that? Earlier, you have used the connecting word so. Now, the connecting word is the reason being. Here, the need of the hour is cooking skills. What is our requirement because we are going abroad? Cooking skills. So requirement के लिए use किया idiom the need of the hour. Requirement necessity के लिए use किया the idiom which is the need of the hour. In continuation now, we have been both pampered by our mothers. My mothers have been cooking. Our mothers have been cooking. That is what you want to say. So what did your mother do? Your mother has pampered you. She has not allowed you into cooking things. So we have been both pampered by our moms by never making us do any kitchen work. Now we are learning it. Now coming back to the time part again, adverb of frequency. Now we are learning it. So it is our topic of discussion. कितना clearly जा रहा है ना? This is what the wavelength you have to maintain while you're speaking. Now see the last sentence. We share our insights. The word insights is already used in our earlier task. So it is we share our insights or we share our opinions or we share our inputs. We exchange it, we correct it. Now the final question. And explain how you feel about him or her. What is your opinion about him or her? For me, now see the connecting word. For me. Remember all the connecting words, children. Earlier it was so, then it was the reason being, and now here it is for me. He is the best. Again, the superlative degrees. How do you feel? So he is the best. Superlative degrees, very important. He is everything. After giving a statement, try to show the continuation. That is called as the coherence. He is everything. There are many times when I thanked God for having him as my best friend. When I thanked God for having him as my best friend. The more empathetic you are, the more better expressions you get. Now see the other expression. I can blindly rely upon him. Whatever he says, I follow. So it is I blindly rely upon him. Rely upon is to depend. So you are not using the words, you are using the phrasal verbs here. Every time I am with him, there is always a feel good factor. A feel good factor. That means I feel good. उसके लिए use करते हैं a feel good factor. I am much happier. No worries, no stress at all. He is a must in my life. I say. I say. That means I conclude. Again, a native expression phrase. Now, the relevant idioms. You can use these idioms anywhere in your sample answer. So, the first one, he is my rock. What do you want to say? That he is my solid support. He is my stability. Otherwise, मैं बिखर जाता हूँ. I am shattered. Another word, I can depend on him. Like I can blindly rely upon him. So उसके लिए बोलते हैं I can count on him. Count on. Phrasal verb again. He is always there through thick and thin. That means he is always there in my good and bad times. Go-to person. Go-to person. That means I easily depend upon him. I say the first person I turn to for help or advice. He brings sunshine into my life. He is my sunshine. Again an idiom, which means every time he makes me happy and stress-free. I don't have any tension when I am with him. The last phrase, life without him would be a ship without a sail. That means he is incredibly essential in my life. He is very, very important in my life. Hope you are making clear notes, remembering the words, doing a good practice. See you in my next class. Bye for now.